What's happening, guys? I'm Dan. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into more Michigan craft beer, a rebranded one from Big Lake Brewing out of Holland, Michigan. I've been to this brewery. It's super cool, really nice space, great beer. They do distribute, so this is available in Michigan distribution, guys. This was born on 9/13 of this year, and today is the 27th of October, time of recording. This has been around a while, but again, as I mentioned, let that pass. This is rebranded. This is a very good looking label. It used to be called Fudgie Kruger, I believe, and I did try this in like 2019, 2020, and it was called a different beer, but I believe this is the same exact beer, just repackaged in a better can art. So we have Indulge Our Delicious Oatmeal Stout. It's brewed with cocoa nibs, vanilla, dripping with hints of caramel, chocolate, and German malts for a decadent dose of body and slight sweetness. 6% ABV, 11 IBUs. Again, I've been to this brewery, super cool place, and they do make pretty darn good beer. The beer's getting better there, I feel like, over the years, and we do have that proper glassware, that Big Lake Brewing. So let's get into the glass. Only 6%. I do like oatmeal stouts. I like them a little bit lighter like this, and hopefully there's some delicious flavor. As that sucker accumulated, it looked really nice and dark, and the glass looks pretty stout, if you will. Nice off dark brown beige head sitting on top, pretty creamy, guys, and it looks like a darkness. So let's get into the nose. This is ice cold, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you know, it smells like chocolate, like German chocolate cake. A little bit of roasted malts. Slight hints of sweet vanilla. Little chocolate chip cookie in there as well. You know, they put like German caramel. I mean, that's interesting, German malt, so I feel like that's a thing. I feel like I get the sweet kind of caramel touch. I get the little bit of dark chocolate cake. I get a little bit of milk chocolate sweetness in here as well. And I don't know what it means, you know, it feels like the German malts feel familiar on this one. I feel like I've had German malts in other beers such as this style, like other stouts and porters, and it's just this memorable kind of roasty malt that hits the nose. But again, getting the nice hints of the other sweet factors of this beer. You're getting good sweetness, not just from caramel, but from cocoa nibs, that dusty kind of cocoa sweetness. You're getting a little bit of, again, this chocolate cake, milk chocolate notes. And again, that roast is subtle underneath everything else. Let's get into this one, Fudgie. The Fudgie Oatmeal Stout. Cheers. Great label, by the way. Very smooth, velvety mouthfeel, decadent chocolate cake. Again, I'm sticking with chocolate cookie, touch of like caramel cocoa nib kind of swaying on the palate. I feel like this beer would be really good warmed up. Like, it's almost too cold. I think it's delaying the aspects of the beer that I really like to enjoy. I feel like more chocolate would come out. I feel like more of the dry cocoa would come out. I feel like more cocoa notes and caramel notes would come out as well. It's just good. This is a very solid sipper at 6%. It feels light for being as decadent and delicious as it is. Sometimes you'd feel that these beers would be a lot heavier, but this one, not the case, with that nice oaty mouthfeel, chocolate bursting, a little touch of coffee and chocolates. It's just really delicious. It's a dessert beer, but still maintains its roasty dryness on the back end, offsetting a lot of the sweetness. Pretty delicious. A touch of aluminum. I get that in some of these stouts. That aluminum kind of roasty malt bill that kind of intacts together and touches the palate. It's just an interesting way to describe it, but I do get it on a lot of stouts. But this beer overall is very delicious. I enjoy mostly everything about this beer. Again, the drinkability, only 6%, drinks heavier, but it's still light and very easy to put it down. Delicious desserty factors, but still dry and roasty, because I love dry roast. I love not bombarding my palate with just sweetness, but there is vanilla sweetness, there is chocolate cake sweetness, and a little bit of milk chocolate sweetness. But again, you're getting roasty kind of cocoa, you're getting a lot of coffee notes, you're getting a lot of caramel sweetness as well that kind of weighs into the roastiness. Really good beer. Honestly, I have nothing too bad to say about this. It's all on there. There's like a caramel cookie too that it reminds me of, like a Biscoff cookie. it's all in there, man, and it tastes excellent all together into one liquid sip. It's great. Big Lake, nice job. I feel like I always did like this beer, but it's been so many years and I never reviewed it. So fantastic recipe here. One of my favorites from you, I would say. So I'm going to put this at a 4.1 out of 5. Really enjoying this. And again, I'd want it to warm up more. I think I'd enjoy it even more than what I do right now. So guys, 4.1 out of 5 from Big Lake. It's a Fudgie Oatmeal Stout. Thank you so much for being here. If you're going to pour a beer, pour Michigan beer. Go Lions.